Okay, if you're the type of person who, when you're really stressed out, you need something very calming, just a little bit of movement, but not anything high intensity like we just did, let me give you some calming exercises. Also, this would be a great way to warm up or cool down if you wanted to use that higher intensity workout in combination with this. So we can do some cat-cows. Find all fours here. You don't have to have a mat or anything fancy. I'm just using my rug here. You'll find all fours, eyes are gazing down. Take a big inhale. Notice my back is flat. As I exhale, I'll round the back and empty the lungs. Look down to the belly button, really round the back. As I inhale, I'll drop the belly and look up. So round the back as you exhale. Move slowly, big inhale. And just move with the natural rhythm of your breath. Now, after 4 or 5 of those, however many, there's no right or wrong amount, do what feels right. Find your tabletop position and then reach out to the side with an inhale. Inhale, look up through the fingertips, and as you exhale, thread the needle all the way to the other side. Drop the shoulder and then press back up. So what you're doing here is firing up this right side, opening up through the torso and stretching through the chest. Remember, we talked about how rounded forward and tight you are. So we're trying to open things up and give you some mobility and some breath work. Breathing is very important. Sometimes when we get stressed out and we're working too much or a lot, we find that we are in short, choppy breathing or we are holding our breath. So make sure you're breathing. Inhale. And as you twist, exhale, wring out the lungs. Inhale, reach up. Again, 4, 5, maybe 6 reps each way. Then I'll have you keep the knees where they are, walk your hands forward. Keep the elbows drawn in. This is a little different than your push-up from earlier. It's more of a tricep push-up or a modified chaturanga if you're familiar with any yoga poses. So we'll lower down as you keep the elbows drawn in by your ribs. Knees down, nose down I should say. Nose to the ground and then press back through table to child's pose. Get this stretch here in the ankles, knees, hips, shoulders. Reach forward. Inhale up through table. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. And exhale, press it back. Move with your breath to just take about 4 or 5 reps. Lower down, elbows are drawn in. Press it up and back. Get this mobility. From here, I'm going to have you come back up through table, curl your toes, press your hips up. We're going to get some blood flow here in the hamstrings and the glutes and the calves. Pedal it out. You've probably been sitting in a fixed position for several hours by now. We'll just pedal it out. Shake your head yes and no. You might have a lot of tension in the shoulders. From here, I'll have you take just the right leg forward and lower slowly. Lower this back knee down. From here, reach up. Remember, we talked about how much you're rounded over the computer. Look up if it's okay with your neck. Otherwise, it's okay if you look straight ahead. And then open through the chest. Squeeze through the shoulder blades. Press back up and then take your hands back down. We'll do a quick hamstring stretch here. Pull the toes toward your nose here. Let the nose fall down to the knee. The forehead reaches for the shin. You might even get all the way there. And then shift forward again. Hands down. Bring the knee back. Shake out the hips. Press the hips up. Same thing, pedal here. And then we'll take the left leg forward. I'm just going to have you do the same thing on the other side. Move slowly. And you can take, say, 1 round of this, or 2, or 3, whatever feels okay for you and what your time permits here. Shift the hips back, pull the toes toward the face. Really lower, stretch the hamstrings. By the way, if this is too much, if you'd rather shift back and take something to balance, you can also do the hamstring stretch this way where you're staying more upright, and that's okay too. Sometimes even the folding forward for the stretch is too much on your back because you've been rounding forward so long behind your desk. That's okay too. You have options here. Okay, shift forward, take that left knee back. Again, wag the tail, shake out the hips, and then you can either do it again or go straight into your high intensity workout, or just go straight back to work, whatever you need.